talking about it on Sheababytv.
Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Sheababy's bringing to the table. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know Don Coop, is always a good time, my boy. Let's talk about it. What's going on today, man? You talk about this Kanye West and North thing?
I had to jump on because I had to shut that bitch up because she sound crazy. I'm telling you, if Wendy Williams is not in her bloodline, then something fucking drastically wrong. It's Wendy Williams all over again, and nobody even like that bitch either.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. She do run her mouth a lot, but she definitely tells the tea. So, how do you feel about this Kanye West throwing Northwest on the track with Diddy and Christian Combs?
I mean, for real, like, everything is getting crazy, and it's just the beginning of 2025. Like, we haven't even made it to fucking spring yet. Like, we have, but we haven't. But, I don't know. I feel like Kim can't say shit. Like, her mom did the same thing. Like, how you think she got in the sex tape with Ray J? Like, her mom sold her. So it's a family business. All they do is sell each other. So I'm like, how can she hop on a soapbox and say something? Is it because it looks bad on other people? You did it.
That's a fact. I can't lie. The mother been selling that. The mother been selling. She showed them how to sell it. They've been selling it the whole time. I agree.
It was a line around the block for her ass. And mom was taking the cash, like, and pimping her out, son. Like, right there. Everybody knew, but nobody gave a fuck. Like, for years. So it's like, when they kids doing it, or when it happens to their kids, like, it's like, I'm not, like, condoning it or anything. But, like, that's like saying a serial killer would be, like, mad that, like, their kid is now a serial killer. It's like, bitch, that's what y'all been doing. That's what y'all showed them. Like, what are you talking about? This is all they knew. They type in your name and saw you suck a dick.
That's a fact. So, you think the people will accept this record? I mean, like, because, you know, we know what's going on with Diddy. We know what's going on with Christian Combs.
I don't think that nobody will accept it. They'll play the junk just to play the junk because the name's in it. You know what I mean? It's like showing up to like one of them all-star games that, like, you know damn well everybody can't play no more. But you hear Julius Erving gonna be there. Sweet. You hear fucking, like, you know, Magic Johnson's gonna be, all right. We know we ain't about to get this type of performance, but it's the name.
Sheababy. That's a fact. Because I can't lie. They got us to play it this morning. That's a real fact.
See? And that was just the opening call. It's like, and one of the hardest calls from like the jump from jail is when the real Gucci, when he dropped that jump from jail, like, I forgot what that jump, it's called Live from like Fulton County. That shit went hard as a motherfucker. Like, that's the hardest jail call song ever. But everybody trying to repeat that shit and they can't.
That's a fact. Oh, talking about jail, tonight at 8 o'clock, I got a dude that I'm gonna interview on YouTube tonight. This nigga's he's doing life, right? He killed somebody, but he makes music in jail. He says he's trying to change his life. He made a wrong decision. He's not getting out, but he does make music, and he has a phone in there, and he has like 5 albums out right now. He does an album like maybe every 2 months. So we're gonna talk to him tonight. So that's gonna be good, around 8 o'clock. So, fam, I mean, do you think Diddy did this song with him from jail, or this is an old record that they did?
For real, like, Diddy, he's still pulling strings from jail. It's like, y'all know about the mob. Y'all seen the mob. When the motherfucking, like, capo or somebody go down, yeah, they replaced on the street, but they still getting the phone calls to jail. They're still getting them letters. They still sending kites. They still are in play. Like, they're not truly removed until they're removed from Earth. So he back there pulling strings. Like, I ain't even saying, like, he probably, like, did some, like, Michael Jackson shit. Like, Michael Jackson couldn't, like, write songs, so he used to just sound them out and make the beats by mouth. I think that's the shit that he doing. Then get somebody crazy like this nigga, Kanye West, it just do anything and say he'll back you. I feel like he using Kanye like a cigarette company, like, you know, just like a sister company. So it will, like, still keep his money going, but, like, he's still in the background. That's why I think it's going. That's the feel.
Yeah, I agree. I think I pretty much think Diddy I pretty much think that Diddy, it's crazy, but he's still relevant, man. Niggas locked up. We don't know when he's getting out. Which personally, I think Diddy is getting out soon. I'm not gonna hold you. I think he will be home soon. I think that that the evidence is turning around. I think they just want him to spend money. They want him this arrogance. This is what America do. They can do what they want. They just want him to stop being so arrogant. They taking money from him and just stripping him. That's it.
That's why, and like anybody that's black and got power and got bread, they trying to get your ass. So watch out. Because, I haven't heard no white man in the past 2-3 years that has been taken down Sasa Epstein, and the rest of them been us. I don't know what's going on, but there is the powers to be type of play in the background, because every time I turn around, a person of color with a whole lot of bread is hitting the fucking floor. So I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's weird. I feel like it's almost a witch hunt and targeting. It's like...
You know what it is?
Factory.
No, you know what it is? The people are sick of these guys. They give them, you gotta remember. We said this months ago when we first started. When you are at the top of the game in the industry or in anything, period, I don't want to say in life, but in the past, I would say 2 decades, it's been like this. If the people that are at the top, you gotta remember, there's people that put you there. These are the gatekeepers that that make you the star. They make you who you are. So once they make you who you are, and then you start, I guess it's called biting the hand that fed you, this is what I kind of think what they did to Diddy. Because all of this happened to Diddy once he started doing that black brother, what was it? Brother Love, right?
Brother Love. Yeah, Dr. Love or some shit like that.
That's where it all started for Diddy. Ever since he started the Dr. Love, Brother Love shit, it all went downhill from here, from there, from him. From there, it was over. From there. They was looking at Diddy. Diddy, Diddy is dark skinned, but they was looking at Diddy like you was the whitest person in the world. Your teeth was white. We gave you the fake veneers for a reason. Show those teeth. Show those white, pearly whites. You know what I mean? That's what they wanted Diddy to be.
Real, they paid for a monkey in a suit, but then the monkey started learning, so it fucked them up mentally. You can just see them over time. The liquor people, they started to freak the fuck out. Just watch all the little transactions and shit. Over time, it just became really weird, and then he started doing political shit, what's that, rock the boat type of shit, and that's when he started to really start acting weird in his head to me.
Yeah, man, it's getting nasty. Now they got Northwest involved in this. This is me personally, I ain't gonna hold you. I got $1 billion. I don't want my kids nowhere near associated with this type of person until I know Diddy's his man. He said he gonna ride with Diddy. He got the Sean John shirt. So he's not, he's not saying that Diddy did any of these things. And neither am I. I'm not gonna say Diddy did these things until the baby oils and all that bullshit and everything like that we joke about every morning. This is serious talk right now, real facts. I'm not saying Diddy did anything but smack Cassie. I ain't gonna hold you. Because I don't know why they really got this man even locked up for at this point. And I'm not defending Diddy because Diddy's 100% wrong and an animal for what he did to a female. So that will never change how I vision of Diddy. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna vision him as a rapist. I look at these girls as groupies, man.
I can't hang them though, because it's all right, how many men in America have had went through that same exact situation and actually made it out? We have football players, basketball players, bankers, nurses, doctors, lawyers, and these people are all caught on camera or doing something that's untoward towards a woman, and they won't hung for this. It's a bad situation, but I'm not they didn't get hung. They won't go on to look like they're about to catch a Rico for punching her or something. That shit was wrong, but they taking that he punched her because she working for the cartel, type of shit. That's the vibe that they on.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that I don't want to say it like that because It's not the right thing to do, and I've never done no shit like this, Don. I'm telling you this on God. I put my hand on the Bible. I've never done this before. But I feel like people are hitting women like that every single day. Why we don't see these cases? And these women go to the court, say, I got hit. And they say, and they like, oh, just fill out a police report right here and act like it's nothing. It happens all the time.
And I just wanted, like, what I'm saying is, if you don't do some shit like that, make it fair all the way across the board. Like, make it trickle down to our broke asses, because there is women out there that's actually getting fucked up, actually getting abused, actually getting raped, and like they're in these
Ken James, what's goody, my boy?
Situations that everybody else is bringing up is watering down their situation. So it's making it not look realistic, make it look fake, make it look like they're begging for money. But they just want this nigga to go to jail. But in these other situations, they want money. If you truly in there for like being wrong, at the end of the day, there's no amount of money to solve your situation. You just want to see him comfortably gone in jail somewhere where this won't happen to anybody else. And I don't see that in any of these cases ever. They just looking for a bag, and it's rude to everybody else is actually victims.
No, that's a fact. And you know, Don, you hit it right on the head, boss, man. Like, it's sad, man. It's sad. It's so obvious. They just want to take a black man down, but he is wrong. I just feel like if he paid Cassie, this is what makes me mad about all of this. If he paid Cassie, right? Why are they even, like, that's the only thing they really have him for. Everything else they're building up on Diddy, he could be guilty. Don't get me wrong. He could be guilty, Don. But I don't think that it's enough proof to hold him this long. I think they're holding Diddy way too long, my dude.
I'm watching It Is What It Is today, and Mace is starting to come around on the topic. He said he would, if his name on the list, he would visit Diddy in jail and go talk to him and see what happens. I was like, man, this case is starting to get out of control now, because it's like you got somebody like that actually knows what's going on behind the scenes, saying they don't know what was happening behind the scenes, like, and they go visit them. So I think they actually trying to hang him.
Okay, so Ken James, shout out to Ken James. Ken James is saying at this point, Diddy's actually looking like the victim because they won't let him go. He's a political prisoner at this point. What do you think?
Nah, like, he nailed that shit, because for a simple fact, it's like he is a political prisoner. It's like, what has been generating so much money for the news as of late? His case. If the motherfucker was on contract, that motherfucker already made $1 billion by now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know. That's the thing. So the other lawyers quit. So you got some new lawyers in there now. They seem like they not playing and they doing some work, because a lot of the tables have turned for Diddy, and it looks like, you know, I even put this on Instagram. Dude might come home, man. I ain't gonna hold you. By the summer, maybe I see.
It's like, for real, I be watching, like, YouTubers, and, like, you know, when they interviewing people with fraud, or, like, you know, some shit that you ain't supposed to go to jail for, and they be interviewing. Be saying what people are fucking up with are getting the high-end lawyers, getting the big people, because once they see that, they want your money, they want your bread. Now the public don't believe you. So you're better off just getting a shitty lawyer that's like you still have to pay for, and then they'll take you more serious. Because once they come in with a big name like Shapiro and shit, they're like, oh, y'all trying to fucking play ball. All right, we got y'all. And now they're going at your head.
Yo, you right. You right. And then they know you got the bread, so they make you spend even more, stretch out the cases, make you sit there. This is a fact. This is a fact. You better off crying broke and just getting a good lawyer that want to prove himself right now.
Yeah. That's like, I like, it's just like lawyers are starting to do that whole thing like they did with, like they doing in boxing. It's like Johnny Cochran has lost some cases, bro. But like now lawyers are not allowed to lose cases. It's like boxers, it's okay to take a L in a fight. Like, it's okay to have more than one loss on your record. There's people out there that's like 10-8 and motherfuckers are still feared. Like, they still scare people. Like, the record's just a record. You had a bad day.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, yo, bro, you hit everything on the nose, man. Pause, man. Yo, Don, I want to thank you for calling up, man. You always do dude, man. You show love and you get right to it. And you know what, Don? The people like you. You and Fox are like the crowd favorite. That's a fact.
Tell everybody in the chat what's good. Meek was good. Baby Love was good. Charles was good. Fox was good. Kyle, James, everybody to be popping up normal that I was forgetting at the moment. What's good, everybody?
That's a fact. Y'all heard it from your man, Don Coop. He's in the building. That's my boy right there. That's a fact, Don. Don, I'm going to see you later, all right, my boy?
All right, man.
Now, I can't lie. When Don Coop calls up, when Fox calls up, Patricia calls up sometimes, you know, Michelle, you said she called up a few times. When the people that come in here every day call up, it's always love, man. It feel like you're talking to the family. That's a fact. Let's get to it. All right, so
Sheababytv.
I think that's enough of this Kanye West for the day, man. I mean, Kanye West, you know, it looks like people are saying that, you know, he should have went left, stayed away from Diddy and Christian Combs with his daughter. But he did it anyway. You know, Kanye West is a smart man. He has a plan. You know, they saying that he's trying to milk his daughter and make money. You know, how much money can you make when you're a billionaire? Yeah, Ken, Patricia said you've been MIA. Not Ken the family. Ken out there. Ken was fishing all weekend. All right, so let's get into the last topic and then we out of here, man. This is crazy right here. So, ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky crashes the big three. At Rolling Loud, ASAP Rocky came with some fire for the streets. And it's this in the big three, and he's at Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole's head. Pause. I mean, he's putting that work in. He's putting that work in. He just beat the case, and his wife, he got a Billy.